Hello everybody, GameFreak917 here. I'm back today with more Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One. I'm bringing you another car review, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite Lamborghinis, and that is the 2012 Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. And, well, basically what the LP700 means is, I don't really know what the LP means, but the 700 stands for 700 horsepower, and the 4 stands for four-wheel drive. And that being said, the Lamborghini Aventador produces 700 horsepower, as before mentioned, making 509 foot-pound torque, and weighs 3,472 pounds. And I'm not actually going to re-buy this, because I just bought this car, but the video got interrupted by a brief phone call. But anyway, the colors that are available are very nice orange, a yellow, a blue, a matte black, two shades of black. There's a semi-gloss and then a normal gloss, some grays and some whites. The color that I had gone with is the orange one. I don't really know why, but it's just one of my favorite colors for the Lamborghini. I just really like the orange that they put on here. Now we just go over here, park it, and let's see what this car sounds like. Man, this car sounds awesome, and it looks awesome as well. Just the interior is so well detailed in this game. Everything about this game is actually very well detailed as far as the cars go. But I love the looks of this car, and I love that orange. And if you move it, you can actually see that there's a little bit of a hint of a brighter orange or just a darker shade of yellow in there as well. But it's a beautiful looking car in my opinion. But anyway, I have a feeling that this car is going to be over, or at least around, the 200-mile-an-hour mark at the airstrip. Braking and handling are very good stock. Of course, four-wheel drive, not going to be a problem on the gravel. I have yet to really find a four-wheel drive vehicle that has actually given me a problem on the gravel. No muss and fuss around the corners, that's good. Whoa! Should have seen that car coming on the map. Oh, and hopefully later today I will be able to record some Black Ops 3 multiplayer beta footage. I'm downloading the beta right now, and it's probably around 70% done, somewhere around that. And hopefully I'll be able to get some gameplay up for you guys and just tell you my thoughts on the game, at least my first impressions. Alright, so let's go ahead and line it up. Very little visibility out of the windshield, I will admit. Very quick launch because of that four-wheel drive system. Hopefully it'll be a steady climb through 6th gear as well. It's slowed down a little bit, but can we hit the 200-mile-an-hour mark? Yes, we can. 202.31. That's pretty good. And fully upgrading it, it's just going to make it even more impressive. So let's go ahead and see what kind of upgrades we can do to this car, and just see how much horsepower it makes after I'm guessing that it's going to be making over 700 depending on the upgrades that we'll be allowed to do. Wait, did I say over 700? I meant over 1,000. Today has just been strange. Alright, so drivetrain swap. We can make it rear wheel drive. Not going to do that. We put twin turbo on there. Of course, that boosts us up 700, or I mean, that boosts us up to 774 horsepower. So it seems like we're going to have a lot of upgrades. Hopefully some of them are going to be a little bit more higher in horsepower, because with just 10s and whatnot, it's not going to be doing much. Okay, 58 from the camshaft. Hopefully the twin turbos will give us quite a bit more horsepower, because I really want this car to be over 1,000 horsepower. Alright, 895 right there. Got only 3 more upgrades. 908. Come on, twin turbos. Let's see what you can give me. Ooh, 992. Let's see if the intercooler will break it. Yes, it will. 1,059. Which is actually the same number as the Lamborghinis in Forza Horizon 1 when you do the Aventador engine swap. Alright, let's make it a light car, because with the tires it's going to make it heavier. Put on that race transmission. So right now we're making 1.1 lateral G's. Let's see how much that will increase. Okay, 1.2 by upgrading the front tire width, and it'll just stay 1.2 after the fact, and we can put a splitter and a rear wing on it. Not going to do either one of those, so let's go ahead and see what this monster will give us now. I'm pretty sure this is going to be blistering fast, and it's probably going to be even faster if you tune it. Alright, the engine sounds a little more aggressive because we can reach higher revs now. I like that. Man, this interior is just a thing of beauty to me. I love how detailed they went with the cars. Now I'm hoping that we're going to reach around 230s, maybe 240s, and at the airstrip. Whoops. Ooh, bad braking there on my part. I should have done a little bit more braking. But the braking is actually good in this car. Still handling very nicely in the gravel. I like that. This car is still very good at handling. Of course, with 1,059 horsepower under the hood, it's going to be very quick coming out of the corners. Ooh, got quite a bit of fire popping out of the exhaust there. Oh yeah, I can hear the turbos a little bit more when actually from pretty much any sort of rev range, I'm hearing those turbos. They're very quiet though. Messed up on the clutch from the second to the third gear shift. Come on, let's see if we can hit the 240s. And ooh, just a little shy, 238.71. If I had chose to go with a better, more controlled launch and I didn't mess up my second, third gear shift, I feel like I could have hit the 240 range. But anyway, this car is awesome. It's, for a hypercar, it's cheap. It only runs around 200 some credits, which it's kind of weird saying that that's cheap. But compared to some other hypercars like the McLaren P1 or even the Lamborghini Veneno, it's cheaper than those. Substantially cheaper. And it's making more horsepower, at least than the P1. And it's got the four-wheel drive system, so you don't have to worry about spinning out as much around corners, even though you can put the all-wheel drive swap on the P1. It's not something that I really do. I try keeping cars as original as possible when I do these reviews, and that means not doing engine swaps or drivetrain swaps. The only thing I'll change is the aspiration, because that is very common for people to do. But anyway, this car, as I said before, is phenomenal. Very fast. Very, very fast. 1,059 horsepower under the hood is definitely going to push only, what, around 2,900 pounds of car after weight reduction and no roll cages put in. But I'm sure even with the tune, you're going to easily be looking around 250 to 260 miles an hour on that speed trap. But the handling and the braking are two things that I really enjoy about this car. Even fully upgraded with 1,059 horsepower, it's still controlled and it's still very drivable when fully upgraded. You know, don't really have to worry about putting the roll cage and whatnot in it. Just go ahead, strip it out as much as you want. Throw some big fat tires on there and just go. You know, take this 1,059 horsepower monster to a track. And that's one of the things I love about the Aventador. It's cheap for a hypercar and it can outperform more expensive hypercars. Like, I feel like this can very much so outperform a McLaren P1. It could probably even outperform a LaFerrari as well. But anyway, what I rate this car, I would probably rate this, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason it won't be a 10 out of 10 is because even though the handling is good, there's still quite a bit of understeer, and that's something that I don't really like. I prefer oversteer to understeer because I would rather have to pull my car back from the oversteer than having to damn near stop and just really slow down from the understeer. But that's the only reason why I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Otherwise, everything else about this car is damn near perfect. Maybe the brakes could be a little bit better as well, but if you're careful enough with them, they'll definitely work. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, or just give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me and my friends when I record with them, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll be uploading daily. And I would like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.